This is the 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe plug-in hybrid. Now, I've driven the regular Grand Cherokee, and it's pretty good. And I've driven the Jeep Wrangler 4xe, and that's really good. So I've come all the way out here to Texas to find out if these two great tastes taste great together. Regardless of trim, the Grand Cherokee 4xe is powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine with 2 electric motors. There's a 400-volt, 17.3 kilowatt-hour battery pack, and all told, that gets you 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. That also gets you a targeted all-electric driving range of 25 miles. Driving an upper trim on the pavement, the power delivery is smooth and linear, with the quadra-drive air suspension keeping the ride on the softer side. The 8-speed automatic does its job in the background, and I can decide between hybrid, electric, or e-save modes. Electric is great when just toddling around town and you just want to use electrons, while e-save keeps those electrons for future use. I definitely like having choices here. The Grand Cherokee kinda knocks it out of the park when it comes to the interior. I love all the leather and the wood in here, and this particular tester also has massaging seats. Now, if you're a fan of technology and screens, Jeep has you covered with a digital gauge cluster, a 10-inch touchscreen running the excellent Uconnect 5 system, as well as an available 10-inch screen for the passenger with navigational and entertainment options. You can't find a passenger screen anywhere else in the segment. Now, you didn't think I'd get on a plane for 3 hours and not take this thing off-road, did you? I'm in the Trailhawk. I got 17 miles of all-electric range, which should be enough to do this short little loop on that silent electron juice. Now, one thing I like about Jeep is that it does not mess around when it comes to putting journalists on off-road trails. This loop may be short, but it highlights the Trailhawk 4xe's 2.72 to 1 low range and 47.4 to 1 crawl ratio. The class-exclusive sway bar disconnect helps keep the Goodyear Wrangler tires on the ground, but when they're up in the air, that rear ELSD can put 100% of the torque to the wheel that has the most traction. The air suspension gives me around 11 inches of ground clearance. Approach angle is 35.7 degrees, breakover angle is 22.3 degrees, and the departure angle is 30 degrees. Now, you take all these specs together and you'll find that the Grand Cherokee 4xe is by far the most capable PHEV on the market, excluding, of course, the Wrangler 4xe. Even when you look at the non-electrified competition, you'll find that the Toyota 4Runner, though great off-road, it doesn't have nearly as nice a cabin, and the Ford Bronco, well, it's just not as family-friendly. The 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe is going to be available this spring. It's going to start at right around $59,000, but it can go up to about $71,000. Now, I've only spent a day in this vehicle, but I gotta say, I am very impressed. And if you're looking for a family SUV, you should definitely put this on your short list. All right, I would like to know what you think. Are you all aboard this plug-in hybrid drivetrain? Or are you going to go full electric? Let me know in the comments, and as always, like and subscribe, please.